You know what? We'd like to invite you personally to enjoy the Delmarva Life experience. And we have so much fun with our audience here. We'd like for you to get in on all of it. The more the merrier, so bring your friends, bring your family. All you have to do to book your seat is just let us know on delmarvalife.com. You'll find a tab there that says the show, and then you'll find a section that says for the audience. If you want to just do it by phone, give us a call there, 443-880-9116. You know, for most people, divorce is, of course, a difficult, life-changing experience. And once you separate your assets, you think you're done. Then tax season comes around. What about the kids being involved? Should you file jointly? There are so many questions. Well, here to answer some of those questions, attorney Dean Betts of Betts Law Firm in Georgetown. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being here. This is a huge topic, a difficult situation. Where do you start?
Well, the first thing you need to determine is what your filing status is. If you're still married at the end of the tax year, you can take advantage of filing jointly as a married couple. And that's usually the most advantageous tax status to have. If you're already divorced, then you have fewer options. Head of household would be the next best option, and then the least advantageous is filing single.
So here's a question that everybody hates to ask. If the divorce is contentious, if everybody's arguing about the entire thing, who gets to claim head of household?
Well, typically the IRS rules determine whether you're able to claim head of household, and typically the rule says the person with whom the children primarily reside qualify as head of household. There are other requirements as well, but if the children primarily reside with you, you can claim head of household.
Okay. If alimony is involved, is that something you can claim on taxes?
Alimony is considered taxable income to the recipient of the alimony, and it's tax deductible for the person that's paying the alimony. So you really want to give consideration to the tax consequences of the alimony when you're trying to figure out how much is appropriate. If you were receiving, say, $1,000 a month in alimony and you're paying taxes on that income, then you're really just receiving that much less depending on your tax bracket.
Okay, Dean, so if we file married jointly, what's required to be able to do that?
Well, you have to be married at the end of the tax year in order to qualify for that filing status.
So if it's right there about the time that we're looking at doing the divorce, what's the best thing to do?
Well, some couples may want to delay the divorce proceedings until the following tax year to take advantage of that tax filing status.
What about when the kids are involved? What do we do?
Well, the kids raise several issues regarding the tax code, one of which is who gets to claim the children on their tax return. Typically, again, IRS rules say that where the children primarily reside is the parent that gets to claim the children on the taxes. However, the parents can agree to transfer those tax credits to the other parent, and there is an IRS form that you can use to do that.
Same-sex marriages have just become legal in many places, in many states. In Delaware, there is a Civil Union and Equality Act. So everything that you've just told me, will those same circumstances apply to same-sex marriages?
Unfortunately not. For purposes of state law, including the tax code in Delaware, same-sex couples are treated exactly the same as married heterosexual couples.
Right.
But under federal law, there is a law called the Defense of Marriage Act that the federal government enacted that does not recognize civil unions or gay marriages. And that includes treatment under the tax code. So you may be able to file married jointly under the Delaware state tax code, but you would have to file either head of household or single under the federal law.
So the bottom line when it comes to your taxes and a divorce, the best thing to do is talk to a tax expert and talk to an attorney.
Absolutely.
There we go. Dean Betts, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much.
Thanks for having me.
Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, it is a place that has been around for years, but not everybody knows it's even there. And we're talking about the Thrift Store Opportunity Shop in Salisbury. Brian is there this afternoon. Brian?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, this place was first started to help one local church, and now it's helping people in the community. How you can also lend a helping hand. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
First, if you're looking to buy something, maybe a present for your sweetie for Valentine's Day, maybe just something special for yourself, but you don't really know where to start, go to delmarvalife.com. Look right there. See that? In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you'll find the Super Search. Type in the name or the category of the business, and voila! The entire directory just waiting for you. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.